In episode 5, we find ourselves navigating the charming town of Pangandaran without Ardian, as our beloved road captain has fallen ill. Despite the circumstances, we take the time to explore the stunning beaches and tranquil rivers that Pangandaran has to offer. It's a reminder that this beautiful destination is just as captivating as Bali. You are probably wondering why sport motorbike go off-road in the forest while automatic motorbikes navigate long, steep slopes. The only bike that is running in place is Ardian's adventure bike, our road captain on the left side of the screen. Hi, I am Panji, the team leader, and Hendra, the team support on the right side of the screen. We will travel over 2,300 kilometers from western tip to the eastern tip on Java Island, Indonesia.
Untuk hari ke-10 atau day 10, kami dari Pangandaran menuju ke Dieng. Jadi waktu itu cuacanya hujan, jadi kami ambil rute dari selatan, kami menuju ke tengah, menuju ke Dieng melewati Banjarnegara.
Today's journey will cover a distance of 213 kilometers through hills, rice fields, and steep winding mountains. We departed from the southern route of West Java and headed towards Central Java. Before leaving Pangandaran, we made sure to fill our motorcycle gas tanks. We established a rule that if one of us fill up, everyone had to do the same. During this trip, my motorcycle, the ZX25RR, was less fuel efficient, consuming 1 liter for 19 to 21 kilometers. In contrast, Hendra's NMAX was the most fuel efficient, managing to cover over 40 kilometers per liter. A cool breeze swept past us as we rode through the beautiful rice paddies. The mostly empty straight roads enhance the joy of riding a motorcycle. This experience is rare for those of us living in densely populated areas like Jakarta. So, if you have the time, energy, and finances, don't miss the chance to explore Indonesia. It is truly wonderful. We traveled on 3 different types of motorcycles: a sport bike, an adventure bike, and a scooter. Each type had its own advantage and disadvantage for our trip. Among these options, we highly recommend our road captain's bike, Ardian, an adventure bike for exploring Indonesia. Ardian's bike is equipped with dual-purpose tires, which make it easier to ride on asphalt, rough roads, and gravel. Scooters are a good second choice for comfort and fuel economy. However, it is important to note that they can experience brake failure when navigating long steep descents. This can be challenging for scooter riders, as these bikes lack engine braking. Riders need to be skilled in using the brakes and controlling the scooter on steep slopes. On the other hand, sport bikes are generally not the best choice for adventures in Indonesia. Their riding position can be less ergonomic for long rides. While sports bikes have the advantage of quick accelerations, which can be helpful when overtaking other vehicles, they may not provide the comfort needed for extended journeys. Ultimately, any type of motorcycle can be used to explore Indonesia. What truly matters is not the motorcycle itself, but the places you ride to. While in Banyu, we stopped for a break to rehydrate and enjoy snacks, including young coconut ice, which was very refreshing. We waited about 30 minutes to see if the rain would stop, but it only got heavier. Ultimately, we decided to continue our journey. To ensure our safety, we avoided riding behind large vehicles, as they tend to be slow and have many blind spots. We aim to stay ahead of them whenever possible. The rain made this trip particularly challenging, especially since the route we were about to take was steep and winding. The roads were foggy, slippery and cold. Since we hadn't removed our motorcycle jackets, putting on a rain jacket helped to mitigate the chill. The road continued to ascend, gaining elevation, and certain sections were particularly steep. Suddenly, Ardian halted and announced over the intercom that a landslide was ahead. He left the vehicle to assess the situation and determine if we could pass through. My sports bike wasn't built for navigating wet, slippery red soil. With a wet weight of 183 kilograms, plus a 40-liter bag, it would be challenging to recover from a fall.
Segala macam tantangan itu datang dalam perjalanan, dan kita mau nggak mau, suka nggak suka, harus bisa ngelewatinnya. Gitu. Caranya gimana? Ya nggak ada cara lain. Kita lewatin aja, kita jalanin aja dengan catatan bahwa kita harus bisa disiplin. Kita harus bisa mengakses, menilai situasinya. Gitu. Jadi jangan sampai kita salah menilai situasi bahwa oh nggak apa-apa di sana hujan, ternyata hujan itu menimbulkan ekses yang banyak, misalnya banjir, longsor,
seperti itu.
Sebenarnya sekali lagi banyak sekali tempat-tempat yang bisa dieksplor di luar mainstream destination. Itu yang pertama. Terus kemudian yang kedua, kita juga perlu paham bahwa negara ini ternyata secara infrastruktur masih cukup jauh dari apa yang dibayangkan seorang wisatawan mungkin mancanegara ketika ada datang ke Indonesia. Ternyata belum ada operator ataupun tour guide yang mungkin yang proper yang bisa mengajak mereka untuk menikmati keindahan alam yang Indonesia ya. Itu. Kemudian harapan saya di sini justru malah dari dokumenter ini bisa mengangkat dan bisa memberikan wawasan ataupun informasi lebih luas. Mungkin kalau ngomong mimpinya tuh mungkin bisa ada investor mungkin yang bahkan akhirnya tertarik untuk masuk ke Indonesia untuk menjadi investor mengembangkan di luar Bali lah, sekali lagi di luar Bali, di luar sekarang lagi apa yang lagi happening Pak Bajo yang bisa datang terus kemudian mereka juga ikut mengangkat perekonomian masyarakat sekitar gitu, karena tidak memungkinkan bahwa sebuah daerah itu juga tidak akan mungkin akan berkembang apabila memang masyarakat perekonomian masyarakatnya pun juga tidak ada stimulus ataupun pergerakan roda ekonomi dari wisata. Kita udah lihat lah Bali clear semua, I think 80% warga Bali itu semua tergantung terhadap tourism gitu. Dan ketika tourism juga lagi jeblok, mereka juga merasakannya gitu. Artinya apa? Tourism kan bisa mengangkat sebuah jurang ekonomi masyarakat sekitar menuju yang lebih baik lah gitu. Kemudian di satu sisi saya berharap juga government ya, dalam hal ini pemerintah Indonesia bisa melihat bahwa banyak sekali potensi sebenarnya bisa yang digali lagi gitu ya.
Navigating through the landslide gave us a brief cardio workout. We continue our journey to our accommodation in Dieng at Royal Cabin Dieng. Mist enveloped us throughout the trip, although the rain had finally stopped. As we entered Dieng, we took a moment to capture the beautiful scenery together amid the Dieng Mountains. After 5 hours and 26 minutes of travel, covering 213 kilometers and climbing 3,284 meters, we arrived at Royal Cabin Dieng. We quickly unloaded our belongings, cleaned up, and dried our rain-soaked safety gears. Standing more than 2,000 meters above sea level, Dieng is often called the land above the clouds. Here, ancient temples from the 7th and 8th centuries rise gracefully amidst the cool mountain air, surrounded by rolling hills, steaming craters, and lush farmland. This is Komplek Candi Dieng, nestled in the mountains of Banjarnegara, one of the oldest Hindu temples complexes in Indonesia. High above the clouds, in the heart of Dieng Plateau, lies one of the most breathtaking sunrise spots in Central Java, Bukit Skoter. From this hilltop, you can admire Mount Sindoro, Mount Sumbing, and even the volcanic peaks that guard the land of 1,000 temples. Whether you are a photographer, a traveler, or simply a dreamer, Bukit Skoter Dieng offers a view you will never forget. So, when you visit Dieng Plateau, make sure this hilltop is on your list. Our next stop is Batu Pandang Ratapan Angin. From this spot, you can gaze upon the sparkling twin lakes, Telaga Warna and Telaga Pengilon. their colors shifting with the light and the seasons. Afterward, we took a short break to enjoy Ongklok noodles for lunch. After enjoying Dieng exceptional food, we continue our journey to Curug Sikarim via a challenging route, characterized by steep descents and dense fog. Curug Sikarim is the tallest waterfall in Dieng Plateau, soaring nearly 100 meters high. The waterfall's water source comes directly from mountain springs, ensuring it remains clear and refreshing even during the dry season.